So, you know that feeling when your brain feels like it's stuck on a hamster wheel, running in circles but getting nowhere? That's overthinking. It's a silent thief that steals your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. So let's talk about it. Overthinking is one of the biggest traps we fall into. It's this endless loop of analysing, second guessing, and replaying scenarios in our heads. But here's the truth: overthinking does not solve problems, it just creates more. So, why do we overthink? Well, it often comes from fear: fear of making the wrong decision, fear of failure, fear of judgment. We as people are so desperate for certainty that we get stuck in analysis paralysis, hoping the perfect answer will magically appear. But spoiler alert, it will not. Here's the thing: overthinking feels productive because it's disguised as problem solving. But in reality, it's procrastination, and it's just procrastination in disguise. It keeps us from taking action, and it keeps us from moving forward in life. So, how do we break free? I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps to stop overthinking and just take back control of your mind. So, step 1: set a time limit for decisions. Give yourself 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever feels reasonable, then commit to a choice. When the time's up, move forward. Done is better than perfect, and you can perfect it later. You can fix things later. Just don't let it store in your head, because the more it stores up, the more time you're wasting, the more of your mental bandwidth you're wasting, and the less time you have to take action. Step 2: focus on what you can control. Overthinking often leads and often involves obsessing over things that are outside of your influence. Instead, you need to channel that energy into what you can change right now. If you can't change a situation, or if you cannot dictate the result of anything, then don't focus on it. Again, it's just going to take up mental bandwidth, it's going to take up time and energy, and it's just going to drain the energy out of you. What's going to happen will happen, and you can't get strung up on something that is going to happen regardless. You just keep doing you and deal with whatever happens when it happens. But if you cannot control it, do not worry about it. Only worry about it if a problem presents itself in front of you, and then you can make a decision on how you deal with that problem. But again, going back to step 1, don't spend too much time obsessing over this problem that you have. You get me? Great. Step 3: take action, even if it's small. Action breaks the cycle of overthinking. Your action doesn't have to be perfect, but it just has to move the needle and get something done. Progress beats perfection every single time. Once you take that action, you'll realize this wasn't as complicated as I had originally anticipated it to be. Do you understand me? That's how that works. Like, overthinking is just worrying when there's no need to worry. If you get an idea, act upon that idea straight away. That's how you're going to win, is speed. Speed beats everything. And if you don't act upon that idea right there and then, you're just going to give yourself the opportunity to either think yourself out of it or overthink it for months and months, and you're making a decision and you feel like it's productive, as we said, but it actually isn't. It's just wasting your time, and you could have been making progress on something rather than thinking about it. Do you understand me? So the only way to stop your overthinking is to get out of your head and to get into the real world. Your thoughts simply cannot solve problems by themselves. Action can solve the problems. So next time you catch yourself spiraling, remember this: clarity comes from doing, not thinking. Overthinking isn't your enemy. That's not what I'm saying here. You obviously need to think things out and make decisions and whatever, but limit how much time you're spending on thinking about one thing in particular. Overthinking is a very bad habit that everybody needs to get themselves out of. And like any bad habit, it can be broken. You have to start small, you have to stay consistent, and you have to be true to yourself. You have to trust your instinct, trust yourself. So, after today's video, you've got this. Follow the steps. Like the video if you felt it helped you. Comment the results you get from. So come back to this video after 2 weeks and comment your results. And if you like videos like this where I'm giving you no bullshit advice on how to fix your life, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow.